Hey guys, I'm Kart, and today I'm taking a look at State of Decay, which is a somewhat open world zombie survival RPG, and it was released on XBL, I think it was last year, and now it's coming to the PC finally. So this is the final build, but there might be some bugs left over. And here is Marcus. He is the first survivor you get a hold of, and he's actually pretty good. Your main task in State of Decay, Marcus here is a... Here we go, we have our community and keep people alive. And also, kill a lot of zombies. My friend Ed here is hurt at the moment because I ran into a horde of zombies in the melee range, and that is ill-advised, but I managed to survive. And here we have our rest of the team. This guy is missing right now, so I'll have to bail him out of trouble. But for now, I want to do this mission to show off a bit of combat. I've been tasked to help out with all of these infestations. You can see on my minimap right there, and also here. These infestations mean that there are a lot of zombies right there. And usually a special one too. Which is
over here.
More powerful version, which has special abilities. And why is there a zombie right there, just standing around? These highlighted containers there mean that I can search it, and that is how you get loot and resources for your base. Now in that one there was
Give us a
nothing.
hand clearing this place out.
Let's start this mission too.
Ready
while
to
we're
move.
at it. That'll
What's
give
wrong?
me a companion, which will have my back, which is very handy. So here we have some loot, we have a snack, which will get me some stamina and some painkillers. Now that we have Luke here as our friend... Oh, I bashed that skull in. We are tasked to go clear out this infestation. And you could do that by using weapons, but I'm going to use the best weapon in the game, which is a vehicle. So let's head on over there. I know this one specifically doesn't have much interior, so all the zombies are out here in the open. Although it seems they are in that shed over there this time. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. I accidentally aggroed 2 zombie hordes, which is a bunch of zombies. And they are pretty mad. Let's clear those out. Our car. And you'll see that there are a few frame rate issues. I've actually lowered the graphical quality for the purposes of this video, but there are still times where it dips. The FPS dips below 30, and sometimes even below 20, which is a shame. So, oh, that's a lot of zombies. Luckily, I've come prepared. I have this firebomb, which I'll throw over there. Oh, my ally is on fire. That is bad.
Just like that.
But so are the zombies. I'll throw that second one over there. And that missed horribly. But we took out a few zombies right here. And I also brought this alarm clock, which I'll use to lure the rest of them out. And then... Oh, I increased my cardio skill right there. I'll talk about that in a minute. First, I want to shoot these guys. There's the special zombie. He's a screamer, which means if I come too close to him, he's going to scream, and that'll track zombies from miles away, pretty much. There's one more left in there. You'll see the meter to my left there. There are 2 special zombies in this infestation. Now there's only a normal one left right there.
Looks pretty clear.
And this infestation is cleared. And I also increased my skill in blunt weapons. So let's go over that real quick. You have your journal screen here or whatever. These are the skills Marcus has. You have cardio, wits, fighting, shooting. And those are skills that everyone has that are playable. And Marcus also has this powerhouse skill and leadership, which means Marcus is very good at talking to people and getting friends. And he's also good at bashing people and carrying stuff.
I think our defenses are okay. but I'm not
Once
sure I wanna
you've
put it to the test.
leveled up
We might wanna
fighting
try
or
a few more
shooting
outposts.
enough, you can choose a specialization for your weapon. And I've chosen blunt weapons here. He's actually maxed out now. That's pretty cool. And there are also special attacks that you unlock by doing stuff. Also special techniques. These are unlocked by leveling up all these skills. And that is very cool in my opinion. I like this RPG aspect of things. But now, let's head on over to our base to show that off. And here is where I'm set up at the moment. Let's park this right over here. I'll show you why in a moment. And head on in to Snyder Trucker Company, I believe it's called. And you'll see the quests I have right there under my home status. These are the things that people are worried about. So we have 2 many infestations around my base. We have a bloated Zed sighting up there. And Lily, she's my radio communicator. She'll handle all the administrative stuff by finding survivors and quest opportunities. And people also want me to establish more outposts.
Remain on station.
The use of outposts is that they will plant down mines, which will kill zombies nearby. Like so, you saw in the minimap right there, to the down left, that my range around that outpost increased by a lot, because I spent a few resources to plant out some mines. And that is very handy for protecting my base here. So you are encouraged to put down outposts around here. So I might put one over here in the gas station, and I might put one over here in the industrial supply store later on. But for now, let's get a tour of my base. All of these improvements here give you some sort of effect. I parked the vehicle out here because if you park damaged vehicles there, overnight they will become repaired by your crew if you have a workshop, which I do.
Still got some stuff to take care of out there.
Yes, Lily.
And time's
I've also built a library, which means I can research stuff. Let's get some right here, for example. We can convert food into fuel. So let's do that. Research biodiesel. You'll see my resources up there by my home status. I'm currently doing quite okay, but I could use a bit more ammo. And you can check this screen right here to see how you are spending your stockpiles. So I'm spending 17 food daily for my population and 19 construction. That's basically because I've started a lot of the constructions today. So I could do... Oh, I'm earning 3 ammo daily somehow. So I'll need to get more food and construction. I also have this training area which will allow me to get melee skills faster. You have this watchtower, which you can also upgrade, which I will do right now actually. This will help defend your outpost against roaming zombies, which will attack at some point. And you also have this radio room where Lily is. Yes, Asia.
Screamers ain't so tough without their little zombie buddies around, am I right?
Sure. You can task Lily with finding resources or survivors if you want to expand your population. I have 17 right now, but we don't need any more right now. What I do need is food. So here we have a gas station that I've checked out already. So let's head on over there, because I know there is food, which I could use. I'm not sure. Oh, it's not cleared. Oh, I missed. I'm actually using my Xbox 360 controller. I believe they fixed, or improved at least, the keyboard and mouse. There was some issues before with the mouse acceleration. It was very hard to aim. And the key bindings can be changed if you want. But I'm terrible at aiming with the controller. So I usually just switch my right hand to the mouse when I'm shooting stuff. That's just a matter of habit.
Area secure. No Zeds here.
So now that I have scouted this place out to make sure it's clear, I should, here we go, get some food
I'll run this home.
And you can also,
Roger that.
you can only
We'll
pick
be waiting.
one of these rucksacks up at a time. So I'm carrying this food rucksack right now, and I'll have to either drop it, like so, or run back with it to my storage unit in order to pick up new ones. You can also call for scavengers to pick up these rucksacks, which is very
this while I was
useful.
out.
Oh, and I got an achievement. Because Marcus is one of the guys I've used a lot, and I believe that achievement is for completing a lot of missions with one character. Also, now that I have explored this gas station, I will, here we go, call for scavengers. I will establish an outpost out
Looks
here.
like a good spot for an outpost.
Pretty big step.
Also,
you
I'll
wanna go
call
through with
scavengers
this?
to pick up any
Let's do this.
leftover food. There are also other factions in this game, which you'll have to interact with in the main story and side quests. So right now, one of my allies over here is in trouble. So I'll get in. Actually, I'll pick this fully repaired or in better shape vehicle and head on over there to
Check
help.
this out next.
I hear ya.
And depending on your actions, if you succeed or you fail a quest, your community fame will rise, your morale in your survivor group will change, and your trust with that specific group will also change. Oh, he's in trouble over there. Luckily, Marcus is a
Just hang
great
in there.
fighter,
Heads up. We got zombies coming in.
but it doesn't look like you need much help. Nope, you don't. Are you okay?
All right.
You'll see the
Let's
small
go.
grey
I'm done
dots.
here.
That means there are zombies about, but they haven't spotted me yet. So let's make sure they spot me. That'll make their icon turn red, because they've aggroed on me. Oh, that's a bit of clipping right there. That happens sometimes. I've had an issue recently with a car having one wheel stuck into the ground, clipping into the ground, so the entire ride was very bumpy, and eventually I flipped over and had to abandon the car. That was a shame. So what am I doing? I'm
Let me tell
taking
you,
this
there's
survivor
nothing like
home
staring death in the
to
face
my
make you
base.
reevaluate your life decisions.
to recruit him.
Like back in college.
Although
I was
there
in a
is
car
an
accident.
enclave of other survivors right
Trying to
here,
drive
so I'm
home
not
after
sure
a
why
frat party.
they couldn't
Lost
help him.
control and swerved off the road.
Let's kill this horde
Didn't hurt anyone.
while we're here. Oh, the vehicle is such a great weapon.
Really made me think about the direction.
I think I've killed more
I got out of the hospital.
zombies
and
with
I
my
swore
vehicles
I was
than
gonna
I've
clean up
killed
my act,
with weapons
get
so far.
sober, and turn my life around.
But
And then
eventually
they
your
started
vehicles take
rising
damage
from
and
the grave
will break
anyway.
down. And there is a finite
Fuck it,
amount of
I
them
need a
in the
drink.
game. Unlike zombies. Which is a... I think it's a problem, but it might get boring if there wasn't the unlimited zombie issue. This is a pretty small town. Pretty small town and some farms and stuff. And I'm not sure there should be like thousands of zombies in this place. But I guess the developers have toyed around with having
Here we are.
non-respawnable
That's all we
zombies
needed.
and judged that it wasn't fun enough. So, Raoul is now a part of my enclave. And if did he become my friend though? I'm not sure. You can choose one of these guys to play around with at a time, which is very recommended because here, for example, Ed is hurt, so I have to... Let's switch to him so you'll see. You see his health bar right there? It's capped at about half because it took a lot of beating.
I'm headed home.
So he needs to rest up before I can use him again effectively. You'll also see everyone has their separate statistics and skills. Marcus is by far my most competent survivor. Everyone else is pretty okay.
It's done.
And when you send out scavengers, you'll send a random survivor out, and that might be a terrible one. So it pays off to help people grow their skills. Now I want to show just a bit of the kind of weapons are in the game. And I'll show it on Ed here, because I don't think I've specialized him. No, I haven't. There are blunt weapons, which are basically... I think it's the most abundant weapon to find. Like wrenches, boards, table legs, whatever. They are what I've found most of. Then we got bladed weapons, which are like axes and swords and stuff. I found a wakizashi, which is basically a smaller kind of katana, which is very cool. And then we have heavy weapons, which are like rakes and shovels and all that. And then we got the guns, pistols, revolvers, rifles, and assault weapons. And ammo can be a bit of a pain to carry around. Everything has weight, even the ammo, of course. And let's see if my stash has a few weapons available. Ed here is using a rifle. You'll have to stock up on ammo.
Our scout just
Grenade
spotted a new group of
launchers
survivors.
and
Should be on
50
your map.
calibers are very rare. But everything else looks good. I have 60 of most of them. These guns attract a lot of attention with their noise, especially if you aren't silenced, which I am right now. You can find these silencers of varying quality, which will silence a few shots. This one is quite bad, so it's only good for 10 shots. And let's see if I have anyone else. No, I don't. But I have one available right now. You see the silencer on this one. And I have 26 shots left on this silencer. You'll see this will be above my ammunition right there. There's a lot of weapons available. A lot of range. Especially the melee weapons are very varied. You'll find a lot of them. A lot to choose from. But everything breaks down when they're used. They can break in combat if you're not careful. There'll be a yellow icon to warn you about that. And if you make it back to your outposts or your supply lockers, you can put them in this. They'll be repaired overnight. The main storyline is okay. And the voice acting is good overall. But it's a bit short. I would like to see a sequel, maybe? I heard they are working on expansion, but a sequel maybe like twice as big, a bit more populated, because most of the functions in this game are very well handled. I really like building my base up, but you'll have to choose, because I think this is the biggest enclave available, or the biggest area, and I still don't have room to build everything in the game. One more thing I'm not too sure about is that when you're not playing, the world moves around you. So if you log off in a bad state, then the next day people might be dead or have abandoned you or whatever. You might be in even worse shape. So that is an issue I have. I wish there was a option to turn that off if you wanted to. Maybe put that in, developers. All in all, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Despite a few bugs, I'm hoping they'll fix that. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they'll cook up in the series. This is by far the best of its kind so far. The best zombie RPG survival thingy that I've ever played, at least. And I'm hoping they will do a lot more with this kind of game. Some people say zombies are played out. This game proves that it isn't. So, are you guys enjoying this game? Do you have any feedback for me on this video? Anything I missed? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.